Oh, just another beautiful summer afternoon on the West Coast. Welcome to Vancouver and BC, places we get set for the first meeting of the season between Hamilton and the BC Lions. Well, as our old friend and colleague Rod Black used to like to say, get ready for a cat fight. Got one here with the Lions and the Tiger Cats. Week 8 continues. Underway off the foot of Legio. Down 4-7 McGee, taking it just inside his 15. Up across the 30, 35, and tackled there around the 38. The 38 here is Rourke. James Butler, ex-Ticat, in the backfield. Rourke rolling out, throws it, and it is a catch too. Keon Hatcher, leading receiver. And he picks up about just 1 yard, actually, on that one. Second and long coming up.
Ella Manning is going to play that right guard spot because they're going to kick Chris Slugger out to play for Dejon Allen, who's missed 5 games now. Slugger missed 1 earlier in the season, but he'll play right tackle. And there's a guy that's a little bit motivated to play against his old team, the Hamilton Tiger Cats. More on that as the game goes on. But James Butler, coming into the week, top running back in the league.
Lost his job to Greg Bell last year and ended up being let go and signed back with BC. Second leading rusher in the CFL, but they're throwing now. Second and long. It is caught, a first down too. Up across the 50. Going back to Hatcher, that time in a crowd, and he brings it down. Monte Coxie passing him yesterday, but he got 15 yards so far now. Play action pass, if he can get it away. And he does. But no, intended for Stanley Burial, goes incomplete. Second down.
Newcomer on the defensive line, Philip Osai, is going to play out of North Alabama. Played 3 years at Houston Baptist University, couple years at Northern Alabama. He gets the start at defensive end. There's Reggie Stubblefield. Third start for him at that cover linebacker spot, and then you go back into the secondary, and Stavros Katsatonis knows Nathan Rourke well. Used to work out with him when he, former UBC guy out here on the West Coast, and used to work out with Nathan Rourke. They talked about it this week.
Back where he had his college days, Katsatonis. 3-man rush, second down. They have got him. He tries to dish it off just as he was going down. It is taken there by Butler and attempts the pass, but incomplete.
Normally a guard. Dejon Allen has missed 5 games.
A little movement at the line. The Lion steps back before the snap of the ball to Carl Meyer to punt it away. Like 5 more yards back for BC.
Procedure. BC number 43. It's 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
Getting inside the 35. Tim White and the explosive Isaiah Wooden back, and it's heading White's way down inside the 10. Good punt, 54-yarder by Meyer. Good coverage too by the Lions as well. Coming in is Adam Konar today, wouldn't he?
Yeah, that'd be quite the night.
Let's see what he does. Throwing now on first down. Opening possession, Ticats. It is complete. And it is, it comes out. Keaton Brugling had it. Lions trying to touch it before it goes out of bounds. It is BC football. It was Mitchell to Brugling, who was trying to get a few more yards, but coughed up the ball, and right away, BC is set up in the Ticat zone.
Sat on inside on the... Did not go out of bounds here, although last touched anyway, even if it did, was a BC Lion.
Trevion Blaylock, the new boundary half, getting his first CFL start, is the last line to touch it, securing the ball, so inside the 20. Nathan Rourke, great place to start, completes that one to Berryhill, tackled there by Jamal Peters. Second and 4 after that pickup of 6. Nathan Rourke. James Butler, first carry, and he drives it inside the 10. You know he's fired up against his old team, and that's enough for a first down. A first and goal here for BC. And goal at the Hamilton 8. Nathan Rourke. Butler fakes to him, keeps it, runs it inside the 5, looking for the pylon. Stepped out earlier, back at the 3 or 4 yard line for Rourke. So it's only 14 points in the first quarter. Mazzoli, Butler, touchdown. Oh, Butler will take that, won't he? James Butler against his old squad.
Position, and yeah, just watch the celebration to figure out whether or not James Butler had this one circled in his calendar.
You can be sure it means a whole lot to him. So after that fumble by the Ticats, the Lions make them pay. With the touchdown off the Moxie with the ball. Gets a good return, too. 31 yards on that return by Moxie. And a great start so far here. 1st and 10. Greg Bell, the running back, takes that short pass and makes something out of it. A late flag comes out as he has first down yardage inside the BC zone.
Holding. Hamilton number 88. 10-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Greg Bell back in the lineup after missing 3 games with a calf injury. Mitchell with time. Deep shot. Gets it to Tim White. And a big play for the Ticats offense to get it all the way down near the 35 of BC.
On after a 35-yard gain by Tim White.
White coming in. Second receiver on Hamilton behind Lawler at 348 yards coming in, and add 35 to that total for White down to the 36 BC. Here comes Hamilton, and Greg Bell tripped up, forgets about 3 yards. Bell, as mentioned, came on after James Butler was injured last year and did so well. They ultimately stuck with him.
Brendan Borner missed the last 2 games. He is back at left tackle, and that means their offensive line back intact. The other 4 guys of the 5 have played every game, and there he is. What a story he has been in the season he is enjoying right now. Kenny Lawler, can he keep pace? Touchdown record held by our very own Milt Stegall, sitting in every time he's watching a Hamilton game, he's going, oh, come on.
Yeah. Well, even today coming in, he forgot his own name. Who is it? Who is it? Whose record is he chasing? Some guy used to play okay in Winnipeg, right, Milt? Here we go, 2nd and 6. Mitchell. The time, completes it. No, Giovanni Robinson had it. Coverage coming across there, but it was Blaylock, but Robinson could not hang on. So 15 for 15 this season. Here's Mark Leggio, 40 yards away. And make that 16 for 16 as the
thing yet.
Oh, Faron, you can really see it just talking to him. And he has a touchdown already, and there's a completed pass from Rourke to Hatcher.
Of games, but now they're all at 7.
Here's Rourke with time, dancing around, escapes the pocket on this 1st and 10 at midfield, and he takes off. He's still going. First down, waltzes into the Ticats zone and down to the 35. Yeah, I was being diplomatic, and he was being diplomatic back then. Faron got the truth from him. Here we go again. Keeps his feet inside the 20, inside the 15. James Butler is running hard, and Mom is loving it. Ticats zone, 2nd time in the red zone. Faking to Butler, rolling out to the right as Rourke completes that one. And that's down to the 5. That's Riley Pickett, the fullback, with a rare touch to get it down to the 5-yard line. Butler does it again. Touchdown Lions. 2nd touchdown, James Butler.
There's 2 from up. Yeah, off to a good start, and you know that run by Nathan Rourke with the block from Butler equally as important in this drive, but
touchdowns. He already has 2 for BC against Hamilton. Sean White, and the point after.
He's back in the studio talking about wanting to watch tonight what the Lions do defensively. So we'll look at that as well.
Little reverse here into the hands of Isaiah Wooden.
That's up.
Finds the edge. BC was kicking away from him. They kicked it to Jonathan Moxie, and little toss. And got it. And a good play for a 44-yard return for the Ticats for Isaiah Wooden. There's Mike Benavides, defensive coordinator for the BC Lions, and talking about Kenny Lawler and what they plan to do.
Yeah, we had a great conversation with the defensive coordinator for BC, our former colleague, and Mike Benavides, and you know his defense. There's a newcomer, not a newcomer, but returning to the lineup who's injured in Hendricks. Back in the linebacking core, Deontay Williams, another physical player that is learning that position. And there's Blaylock. Already made 1 play, causing an incompletion.
Also had the final recovery, too, and the fumble. That's Greg Bell on the carry, too.
Back there.
See what they do here in a 2nd and 5 in the BC zone. Mitchell, lots of time, going to the right. It is caught, a first down, and guess who's got it? Kenny Lawler. They go after him, his first target, and he has a big catch to get Hamilton deep. Just the one-on-one coverage, and just went to him. Here's Bell. Tucks it back inside, gets it inside the 20. Inside the 20. Second down and 2, and Bell coming up. Well, they were solid against the run that time. The leading tacker in the CFL, Micah Alway, comes in. Line. 32 seconds left in the opening quarter. And Mitchell's going to throw on 3rd and 2. Deflected at the line of scrimmage, but it is caught anyway. For a first down by Tim White. Alertly grabs it, and a good break for the Ticats.
I don't know about this decision. I mean, I'm taking the points that deep, but I get it. You know, you're down the scoreboard by a couple of scores.
Final play of the first quarter. Hamilton pressing. Back on the ground. This time it's Johnny Augustine inside the 5, still on his feet. They're pushing it down to about the 2. Augustine, who got a lot more touches with the injury to Bell these last few weeks, gets his first chance here at BC Place. Through one quarter all season long, the BC Lions had a total of 14 points. They've done that in one game here. First quarter leading Hamilton by a score of 14-3. Out of the 2. Greg Bell again. Nowhere to run. Loses a couple. Call it the 4. Mitchell to pass. Under pressure, gets away. He's going to take off. And he gets down to the 1. So we got a 3rd down coming up. He does get 3. Jake Dolegala is the quarterback. And the tall QB lunges across, breaks the plane, and the Ticats have their first touchdown of the game.
Alway, number 3, he's going to time this up, come up over the top, and then just miss. Because Dolegala got underneath him. He couldn't grab the shoulder pads.
Hamilton needed that after all the momentum established by James Butler. Some games with Saskatchewan in 2023. So closer game now. 4-point lead BC after the Ticats touchdown. 7 McGee at the 30. And good open field special teams tackle there by Brian Cole. One to Eberhardt. On the ground, James Butler breaks through again. Oh, he's having himself a day. As Julian Hauser's the last one there to finish off the tackle, but 17 more yards for James Butler. Oh, this game doesn't mean any more than the other ones. Little fake. Rourke. Butler again. Loses the ball. Hamilton has it. And on the return, it's Jonathan Moxey. Still inbounds, finally out. But this time, the big turnover goes Hamilton's way as Butler couldn't hang on after that reception there from Nathan Rourke.
They're just making sure.
After the interception, holding. Hamilton, number 1. It's a 10-yard penalty. It's first down, Hamilton.
Take possession of the ball. So Butler's going to come out into the flat here, and he gets hit initially right there. And so Nathan Rourke's waiting for him. Give him an extra second, then give it to him. And both fumbles, one by Hamilton early in this game, giving Nathan Rourke good field position, and that one by James Butler. Those are takeaways. Not mistakes by the offense, but takeaways by the defense.
And a pick up in the draft for Hamilton, 2nd overall. Ticat football, trailing by 4. Mitchell has all day to get rid of it. Off to the right, it's caught. And a first down, right down to the 32 for Shamar Bridges. 14-10 BC, but here comes Hamilton in scoring range again. And Mitchell has time. And he completes that 1-2 down. That's Brooklyn again, who had the catch earlier. BC 23 and a 2nd and 6. Over the middle and wide open is Tim White. Has it down inside the 15. Another first down to about the Lions 12. So here we go to cash in the way that the Lions did in the first quarter. From the 12. High snap. And it is dumped off to Keandre Smith. It was a good pickup inside the 5. Upended there. First catch of this game for Keandre Smith down to about the 4-yard line. It's a 2nd and 2. Ticats threatening again. Mitchell to the end zone, no. Looking for Smith again. Good coverage there by BC. It went too far.
89.
Yeah.
And what the Lions are going to do to try and limit him.
The Lions got to keep their eye on him, too. So Mark Leggio, most consecutive field goals made in the history of the Hamilton Tiger Cats. 1 for 1. Make that 2 for 2 and make that 32. That matches the 4th best streak all time.
For virtually half an hour, he was so angry after that game, and he just says to himself that it's going to take some time. It matters so much to him. He's been getting support from
that too, how he wanted to loosen up a bit, but just an intense competitor.
Well, you know, he really is, and I I talked about the detail and the nuance of the game.
On the defensive coordinators going up against him, as opposed to the players. It's fascinating. Carl Meyer to punt after a 2-and-out. James Butler carries, but still in the 3rd and 2 and a 50-yard punt. And the return by Isaiah Wooden.
It's on its way. That's excellent.
Action fake, goalie by Mitchell. Starting this drive down outside their 20, and Bo takes off and picks up a running first down.
102 yards already.
102, but on the ground now, Greg Bell back in the Hamilton lineup. Butler had been hurt, and when he was ready to go again, they were going with Bell. Gets the first down there. And Mitchell, he puts it off to Johnny Augustine, who up against Ben Olatic there. And that matchup gets close to another first down, about a 10-yard pickup there.
To the backfield.
Jake Dolagallo is a touchdown in this game, is in at short yardage. On that second down play, lunges across at midfield, and DC 53.5 now. 1st and 10. And it's back to Bell. And a good tackle there as he was really looking to break through. Kamoko Toure sitting down 3:20 to go until halftime. Looking for a chance to take their first lead. Deep shot. Coverage there. They're looking for Lawler one-on-one with Gary Peters, but that goes a bit too far. Tied for first in net punting average at just under 40. The Aussie Constantino. And this one coming in is Seven McGee to take it inside the 15. A punt of 33 yards as they tried to place him in deep in their zone. Want some points. Got 27 so far. Halftime coming up. And there's Keon Hatcher. Lions leading receiver. Broke a tackle. Kept going. And finally down at the 15. He had a chance to take it all the way. Great play. Great yardage after the catch for Keon Hatcher.
And it's a straight seam route for Keon Hatcher. Splits the zones and away he goes.
This game moving up fast. 1st and 10. Faking the handoff, and Rourke. Reggie Stubblefield comes in and takes him down at around the 13, playing football with a new team. 2nd and 9. Rourke to the end zone. It is caught, but it's out of bounds. No touchdown. Justin McInnes.
Missed this year.
Yeah. Legio for Hamilton and Sean White for the Lions. It's 2 for 2. So Sean White, first field goal attempt, up and through. Expect no less. That's the way he's been using both of them so far. Hamilton ball late in the half, down by 4, and Mitchell going back to work to Keandre Smith up near midfield and a first down.
Receiver, but doesn't seem to bother him.
He had 3 touchdowns in that game, over 200 yards receiving.
Yeah.
Here's Keandre Smith, who's getting more attention right now, at least as you said, thinking end zone. Down 4. Running game, Greg Bell had lots of room to the right. He cuts it back up too. Another good pickup by Bell as he's inserted back in this Hamilton lineup. 109 on the clock. Mitchell, lots of time. Deep shot again. Intercepted.
Come on.
What a pick by Robert Carter. A Brendan O'Leary orange. Oh my goodness, what a catch by Carter. And the drive ends there.
Did he catch that? Wow.
Just a crazy pick by the rookie out of Robert Morris in Pittsburgh.
Sports Center, get ready. Wow. This is an unbelievable catch.
Oh my
You
goodness.
gotta be kidding me.
One hand. Suits, he had one at Robert Morris in his college days that went viral. Can look it up when he had a one-handed pick. And here he does it in the CFL. Wow. Goodness, that's crazy. Robert Carter. And now James Butler. Back to you.
Wow, what a catch.
Secures it with one hand. Interception in the end zone. Back to Butler. And the 49 clock ticking, though, 21 seconds now. Rourke trying to get him in range. This will help. Keon Hatcher down to the 46.
Got to be efficient here now.
Another quick hitter.
There it is.
There they get it. Inside the 40, the 35, down to the 31. run another play here. 7 seconds. They have time. A little bit closer for White. The chance to increase the lead. Here's White again. From the 32. Perfect. Big plays on both sides of the football. Big ones on defense, like that late interception that we saw as well. Here's Farhanology now with Ticats middle linebacker Devin Verisak.
Ticats fumbled. They scored in the second.
Carl Meyer with the kickoff to start this second half. Isaiah Wooden, explosive returner. The 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown. He's thrown 1 pick, but that's about the nicest pick you could ever see by Robert Carter. On the ground. Ball up there, 48, and a 2nd and 7. Mitchell over the middle, wide open. Keandre Smith. First down around the 47 of the Lions.
That injury from last year.
1st and 10. Mitchell steps up. Going to run again. We've seen that happen a couple of times. 44. 2nd and 7 again. Looking for another 2nd down conversion. They've got it. Tim White again finding an opening to sit down, make the catch, take it inside the Lions 20. And a 1st and 10. Blitz coming, gets rid of it. Wide open is Smith again. Keandre Smith, another catch, and close to another 1st down. See what they mark as forward progress, close to a 10-yard pickup for Smith. Gala is in, short yardage again. This is a 2nd down and inches. Jake Dolagala. Seamer in catches, and White leading in yardage at 76. Here we go. 1st and goal at the BC 9. Mitchell steps up, takes off, no, passes it to Smith, and a touchdown for the Ticats. Looked like Mitchell was going to run again, and then shovels it off to Keandre Smith to put them an extra point away from tying this game.
A little confusion on the BC defense there. They're not sure. The only question I have,
I know what you're is, was he over the line?
Were they close to the line? Was he close to the line of scrimmage when he made that? That's a forward pass. Now let's take a look, because it's on the 9-yard line was the snap of the ball. So it wasn't on the 10-yard stripe across there. That foot is okay on the 9 when he makes the pitch. Wow.
That's so close. As long as he's a foot in the line of scrimmage, he can pass it. He did. It's a touchdown pass. And the point after for Mark Leggio. And early second half, we've got a tie game. Mark Leggio to kick it off with Robert Carter and Seven McGee back. But this is a shorter kick. McGee comes up to the 26 to take it. And he is tackled at around the 35. So now in a 20-20 tie and throwing in 1st down, Stanley Berryhill. He turns it up midfield and to the Ticat 50, and quickly Rourke and the Lions offense answering back. Up to the 50 of Hamilton. James Butler. Solid day against his old club. 80 yards heading into that carry. It's this season, but it's a very productive years with Hamilton. 2nd and 9. Throwing again, and it's caught inside the 40. That's Javon Catoy with his first catch of this ball game, and another BC 1st down.
The spacing.
Rourke steps up under pressure. He will run down to the 30, but the 29 for Nathan Rourke, who's all about.
Yeah.
Down to the 29 now. 2nd and 3. Backed up Butler. Pushing hard enough to get what looks to be another BC 1st down.
1st down.
Better to see him on the field.
Exactly.
Sure, 1st and 10 quickly. That's McInnes. Justin McInnes, his 2nd catch of the night. The leading yardage now. And Mazzoli is in to take it, and a flag comes out, needing to push it to about the 15.
You're looking to see if
offside. Hamilton defensive line. It's a 5-yard penalty. It makes it a 1st down.
Now, tie game. Here come the Lions. Play action pass. Rourke running out of time, and they got him. Nathan Rourke gets sacked and pushes him back a little further now. 17. Almost a goal to go here for BC. It is caught at the 10 and down close to the 5. It'll still be a 3rd down, but they got a lot of that yardage back. Stanley Berryhill with the catch. Look to get the lead again. Out and down and through for the ageless Sean White.
That's number one.
I think we'll tuck that at the top. For now, let's see. Here we go. Bo Levi Mitchell and off to Greg Bell. And on that catch, he picks up 5 yards. And from the Hamilton 45, the 4-2 Ticats have won 4 games in a row against the 3-4 Lions, looking to get back to 500. Mitchell off to Brendan O'Leary. Orange takes a hit, keeps going. Good effort, O'Leary Orange, the receiver who was robbed by Carter late in the first half, and up near a first down for the Ticats.
And the rest is in an umbrella to protect against
15 yards
the deep ball. Try to take away the chance for the deep.
Bo Levi Mitchell to the BC 44 and a first down. Ticats on the move again. Johnny Augustine gets another carry down to the 41. 3 receivers to the right. Mitchell looking that way underneath to Keandre Smith. Spins, works his way down, the most popular target. Here we go, Mitchell. Lots of time. Lots of time. You can pitch a tent back there. Running around. Couldn't find a receiver and just takes off. So a 2nd and 6 now. Late third quarter, final minute. Has time again, runs out of it, but gets rid of it, and it's caught. Augustine, first down, just out of bounds after he gets the necessary yardage. Game, Hamilton on the move now, and quickly over to the right to Tim White inside the 20. Takes a hit, keeps his feet, working his way down to the 15.
Lawler's got a one-on-one.
The pressure's coming, gets rid of it. Into the end zone for Lawler. Gary Peters there with him. It sails incomplete. We got a ball game at BC Place with Hamilton in position to tie the game in the next play.
Yeah.
To attempt this one from 23 yards away and to stay perfect on the night and perfect on the season. In fact, that is 33 straight, I should say, for Leggio. Lester getting a congratulations. That was 3 weeks ago, but he got the check today. Got to meet one of the guys, along with Janarian Grant, that the big part of it. Another catch for Javon Catoya. We shall see. Early fourth quarter, pressure coming in Stubblefield. Right in on Rourke, who does get rid of it, to Stanley Berryhill, but they've got that covered up nicely. 2nd and 11. Rourke off to the left. It's caught shy of a first down. A good tackle in open space there by Jonathan Moxey. Talked about Isaiah Wooden, one of the Ticats who is back there, along with Tim White. It goes. Wooden's way at the 10. On to 43 yards. And they got him wrapped up just across the 20.
At Guelph, where he dominated in the OUA, and it's where he first met Ted Govaya, the Ticats GM.
Well, the intended target on that previous play. Incomplete. 2nd down now. 23-23. Mitchell throws off to the left. Shamar Bridges trying to push his way up to the 30. Right there, they're shy, a couple of yards shy of a first down. 6 older sisters and Constantino. Back to 7. 54-yard punt. And flag comes out.
Return, legal block, BC number 44. 10-yard penalty. First down, BC.
Between the Ticats and the Lions and James Butler. Memorable game for him. And another good run. 8 yards. A couple of touchdowns, as mentioned, for the BC 33. Well, that'll get him to 100 and then some. Got to 100 and then kept chugging. Back with the Lions. And this movement at the line looked like Mario Kendrick's jump. The free play for Rourke. It's incomplete. The Ticats jump at the line of scrimmage.
Offside. Hamilton number 90. It's 5-yard penalty. It makes it a first down.
It is the flag against Kendricks and a first down by the BC 45. Butler, the fake to him. It's knocked again at the line of scrimmage, and that one falls incomplete. He's in with the Calgary Stampeders. Intercepted. It went off McInnes, and coming in with Stavros Katsantonis just a little low.
Illegal contact on a receiver. Hamilton number 1. It's 10-yard penalty. Makes it first down.
So it's a 1st and 10 at midfield. Nathan Rourke fakes to Butler, tries to get away, and he does get the pass away near Katsantonis and North Alabama. Philip Osai Four-man rush. Rourke coming across but can't hang on. And Verisuk, the rookie linebacker, Stanley Berryhill didn't like that coverage, but challenge from Buck Pierce, 0 for 3 in challenges.
BC is challenging in the previous play for defensive pass interference. The play will be reviewed.
For PI. Berryhill's coming across. A little bit with the left hand.
Well, if the Lions do get it on this Buck Pierce challenge, it would be their third first down by penalty.
After review, we have pass interference against Hamilton, number 49. It's a 10-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Before the ball arrived. James Butler back to him. He's over 100 yards rushing, adding to his total.
Down.
Right back to Butler and second and short. Not this time. Casey Sales comes in. He slows him down. See Owen Hubert there as well. Coming up, put down by Meyer at 44 yards. Sean White.
The two teams tonight.
And some big defensive plays too. 26-23. Here's Greg Bell. Ball comes out, and BC has it. Bell had a good pickup for a first down, but couldn't hang on to the football.
Big hole at the line of scrimmage. I mean, Greg Bell makes a nice cut at the line, and then it's into the secondary. Beaulieu there, he's the one who goes in and punches it out.
Beaulieu and Kent both in there. And that's at the 49 of the Ticats. Up by 3. That's caught. Another target for Riley Pickett's got himself a couple of catches in this game. His takeaway last week against Saskatchewan. Trevor Harris with an interception. Here's Rourke. Oh, he's got a target down inside the 5. Aiden Eberhardt, who's having a breakout season, over 100 yards last week and 2 touchdowns, has set them up nicely.
I mean, this timing, there's Eberhardt. 4 receivers out to that side. The throw and the timing, unreal. In stride, 43-yard gain. Eberhardt had no choice but to catch that one.
In the dying seconds of the game, Mazzoli is in. Jeremiah Mazzoli keeps it right side. Touchdown, Lions. Couple of quick plays after the fumble. And more points off the turnover.
First half, I can catch anything, and Aiden Eberhardt in stride gets the Lions down on the goal line. And
point after White. Moments ago, this game had been tied. Suddenly in charge now in this game. Quickly, the kickoff from Meyer. Ticats in a hole. Isaiah Wood. He could get him out of it. He could get him out of it. Trying to get the edge, and a good return all the way across the field. And it's Meyer himself coming in to make sure that he doesn't go any further. Does have that $1 billion check.
He's cheering for Wood.
DeAndre Smith has the catch and up near across midfield. Second and inches. Handing off. First down. It's Greg Bell who gets it to the BC 53. Bottom of your screen. First and 10. Mitchell off to the right underneath. Caught. DeAndre Smith, favorite target of the day, and 9 more yards. Another second and short is coming up. Sting as well. West against Easton. Saskatchewan on top of the standings in the league. Here's Bo Levi Mitchell. Taking his deep shot for Brendan O'Leary-Orange. He is not robbed this time. He is a Hamilton touchdown. 44 yards for number 4. And another touchdown pass from Bo Levi Mitchell.
This was the target, by the way, when Robert Carter made his big play in the second quarter. Not this time, as you mentioned, Rod. This time, that ball put out in front where O'Leary-Orange could run underneath it. Orange with the 4 receiver side. Lawler is drawing the coverage into the middle, right in here. And when Lawler draws the coverage, that umbrella breaks down.
Leggio puts it through. 3-point game. So Leggio to kick off. 33-30. Lions getting the ball. 2:49 in the clock. And a good return and a big hit coming Stavros Katsantonis. They got to pay a lot of attention to him. Larry Orange, the touchdown, and back to James Butler with the carry here for BC. The last time they played here a year ago. The throw, it's incomplete.
No flags.
No flag. Looked like there was some movement along the line, but no flags out. And the Lions are going to have to punt.
Take a look just before the snap of the ball. Was there any early movement? Boy.
Looked like Philip Osai. He had a jump, and you can see by Rourke's reaction, you're right. I think he did think he'd have a free one. More critical moment now with BC having to punt and still over 2 minutes to go. Ticats getting the ball. Wooden back at his 10. Tripped up a bit, tries to keep his feet. Adam Konar in there on a special teams tackle. Has been quiet, but he can get loud in a real hurry. We'll see with Mitchell, and flags out with the snap of the ball.
Procedure. Hamilton number 59. It's a 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
But still 2:07 on the clock. Mitchell underneath quickly. O'Leary Orange just had that touchdown. Another good pickup as well. 4 and counted. 2nd and 2, and they're throwing. It's caught. It's a first down and more for Keandre Smith, who gets it up close to the Hamilton 40 earlier this half. 1st and 10. Mitchell with time to the right. Underneath again to Smith. After the catch, gets it up near a first down, right around the 48. For Bo Levi Mitchell, over 300, flags out.
Offside, Hamilton number 4. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
A little early on the waggle suits.
Monte Williams.
Here we go. Underneath again. Greg Bell this time. And he looks like he has enough for a first down. So they just keep chipping away. They have the time to do it. 1st and 10. 1:13 on the clock. Underneath the Bell. And tries to work for a few more yards to get it down to the 45. Mitchell, the Ticats happy to use most of it up now. Underneath. Smith. First down. And they're definitely in Legio range now. Legio, his career high is 55. Happy to use it all up here. 4-man rush. Mitchell with time. Gets deflected and caught to Kenny Lawler. Second time it's happened in this game that it's deflected at the line of scrimmage into the hands of a Ticats receiver. 2nd and 1. 38 seconds to go. Inside the 25. He's caught by White. First down. Sticks move again. Him, I'm sure. Kenny Lawler touchdown. Kenny Lawler. Keep an eye out. Well, it goes to Bridges. Takes a hit. Ball comes out. Bell picks it up. And alertly takes it for a first down. Just when it looked like it could be a huge break for BC. Alert play by Greg Bell after Shamar Bridges coughed it up.
Well, did he catch it and fumble it, or was this an incomplete?
The rule on the field, it's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, so doesn't matter, but still.
It's an incomplete pass. It's
that hit. Game here. Ticats, 2nd and 10. Wide open 5 down to the 2. And a 1st and goal coming up. Keandre Smith again. What a game he's having as the favorite target for Bo Levi Mitchell. Gun formation on a 1st and goal and 24 seconds on the clock. Making the Bell. Throwing. No, looking for White. Incomplete. And a flag comes out. Ben Haladik was in on the coverage. He puts his hands up. But at this point, instead of a 2nd and goal, it would be a 1st and goal. But still, look at the clock. 20 seconds to go.
Accidental pass interference. BC number 46. It'll be first down, automatic first down on the 1-yard line.
So it's really not about the yardage. It's about the down.
Well, let's take a look at the penalty. Haladik doesn't think he did anything wrong, but he said it's accidental. Did he step on his foot, or did he just trip on his own?
Hamilton looking for the go-ahead touchdown. Mitchell to throw. Wide open. Keandre Smith has it. What a game for him. And what a fitting target the way this one has gone, as the Ticats have come back from 10 down in the 4th quarter to take the lead. And a big extra point coming up here, too, for Legio to put BC at a field goal range with 16 seconds left.
open with the Lions just on the line of scrimmage, feeling like everyone else in the building thought, which was going to be a run play to Greg Bell up the middle on the 1-yard line. And Scott Milenovich says, no, this time we're going to throw it from the 1-yard line. Wide open.
13 plays, 87 yards in just under 2 minutes. And with this, the Ticats have a 4-point lead with 16 seconds to go.
Receiver like Kenny Lawler in your lineup. You know, defenses kind of change, move heaven and earth to take care of that.
Now Lawler doesn't burn them. The big pop in the 7 McGee return, and then he reloads and he gets it up to about the 44. Mitchell methodically worked them down the field, and now they're about to seal a victory here. BC needs a touchdown, nearly an interception there. It has been a fascinating game, back and forth. Last play, Rourke, it is caught, and they'll try to kick it towards the end zone and then hope for a recovery. Doesn't get close, although they do get the ball back. And there's Rourke there and still scrambling around, but to no avail. The Hamilton Tiger-Cats have their first 5-game winning streak since 2019, and that man, Keandre Smith, a big part of it.
Well, there's a flag on the field, and the play can't end with a penalty. However, I believe it'll be no yards, yeah.
Looking at no yards, Tim Croker saying the Cats had waved that off. And some congratulations all around for the Hamilton Tiger-Cats and Bo Levi Mitchell. Another victory, started 0-2, but have won 5 straight and back in a tie with the Montreal Alouettes on top of the East.
There's no infraction for offside, as Hamilton number 12 is onside at the time of the kick. Time is run out, and that's the ball game.